Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by Lithium Explorer Chariot Resources, ASX code CC9. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Executive Chairman of Chariot Resources, Shanthar Pathmanathan. Hi Shanthar.
Hi Matt.
Okay, so Chariot Resources have been building a two-continent lithium portfolio, but the market hook right now is on its soon-to-be 66% owned 4 Nigerian hard rock projects with a history of artisanal lithium mining. The company's strategy is to go small-scale mining for near-term cash flows while it drills out a bigger resource, and it recently landed a Chinese equity investor who looks like it just might be down for the ride with the lithium market starting to get ahead of steam again. Okay, Shanthar, a Chinese firm by the name of Great Power just tipped $1.4 million into Chariot, largely on the back of these Nigerian lithium projects. What price did they put that money in at, and who is Great Power?
They've invested at 15 cents per share. The investment will consummate very soon. They struck the deal when the share price was 14.5 cents, so they were willing to invest above market. Shanghai Great Power is a medium-sized precursor cathode active material company supplying battery makers in China. So they're in the supply chain just before the battery makers that supply all the various metal powders to make the batteries.
Okay, are they planning to be just a passive investor, or can you get them involved in off-taking or project funding, or where does all that sit?
They are definitely in the mix for off-take and funding at the project level. We're talking to 6 other Chinese lithium companies, Chinese battery companies, household names in the battery world, and we're also talking to 2 European groups, all vying for off-take and to provide financing at the project level.
Okay, well, give me a sense of scale that these Nigerian lithium projects, what are you sort of seeing at surface? I take it you've got pegmatites outcropping, old pits there. Give me a sense of scale.
The projects are expected to be very, very large in scale. They compare to what Pilbara would have been before it was drilled. So Fonlo, for example, we're looking at 6-kilometre strike systems. So the locals have artisanally mined it and have opened about a dozen pits which line up along 6 kilometres north-south at Fonlo. And that type of system is mirrored across the other 3 projects as well. So potentially very large-scale systems.
Have you sampled those outcropping pegmatites?
We certainly have. The results were extraordinary, so have confirmed high-grade mineralisation. Fonlo, we sampled. The average grade was 3.51% lithium oxide. Best grade was 4.04% lithium oxide. Igana, we sampled as well. Average grade was 4.63% lithium oxide. The best grade was 5.96% lithium oxide. So very high-grade samples at just these 2 projects.
Good numbers, Shanthar Pathmanathan from Chariot Resources. Thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB, 4BC and 3AW websites and click the Public Companies tab.